Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Arcane Odyssey video. In this video, I completed my Shanks build that you guys have been asking for. This is the Poison Conjurer build that you guys saw in the best Conjurer build video. But yeah, this is just the full Shanks build. I finally got all the armor matched out and all that. So I'll be showcasing this build in this video. Pretty much, I'll just be showing you guys the stats, the armor, what weapons I recommend you use for it. My Shanks boat, which I will have a full video on the boat actually later on today. And then I'll be doing a few PvP matches. I don't know how many I'll do, but I'm gonna try to get some people from my crew to 1v1 me. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. My current goal is 1,500 subs, and we're really close. I really appreciate for all the subs that we've been getting. And join the Discord down below. We're super close to 150 members, and that's when I do my first giveaway. I'll probably do a giveaway every like 50 to 100 members, depending on how fast it actually grows. But yeah. Just join the Discord at 150 members. I'll be giving away something. I haven't really decided, but it will be of value. It might be an arc sphere. It may be a tie saber. I really haven't decided. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, just like, subscribe, and let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to be talking about is obviously going to be the armor. That's pretty much what makes this build. So as you guys can see, I have all this armor. I'll be going over each piece individually. So the arc sphere gives 19 power and 66 defense, which is alright. Its stats aren't amazing. But because it is an arc sphere, it does give me more poison damage, which also means more damage over time. So yeah, I highly recommend getting an arc sphere. I highly recommend getting an arc sphere for any build that you have. It is really good, and I highly recommend getting them. The next thing is obviously just going to be a strong power amulet. It gives me 30 power. There's not much else to say. But yeah, I highly recommend getting a power amulet if you're going for a mage build or even a conjurer build. Something like a warrior build, I recommend more of a defense one. But there's certain builds that the power amulet is definitely insane on. And then my last thing is going to be this. And then my last thing is going to be the surfeit armor piece. This gives 175 defense and 42 attack speed, which is decent. I'll probably pick off Swift and put strong or defense on this, just because attack speed is kind of whatever. But yeah, the surfeit armor, I'll probably have a whole video on that tomorrow. Because the armor that it drops and even the weapon is really good. It's probably the most underrated boss in the game currently. If you guys know where it is, go farm that. It's at the forest. I'll do a full in-depth guide on the boss though tomorrow. And then obviously I have the sunken armor with the hard enchant. It's really good. Obviously, I didn't trade for this. I actually fished it up. I think after 300 catches is when I got mine. But you are guaranteed after 3,000, so I just got really lucky. But yeah, it gives 323 armor and 36 attack speed. It's really good. And if you have one, I highly recommend going for it. I probably will be trading this for a sunken helmet and sunken boots for this build, because the sunken chest piece is actually worth both of those. So yeah, if you did a sunken chest piece, I just recommend trading it for the boots and the helmet, because you actually get way more stats out of that. But yeah, the sunken chest piece is definitely really good. And then my last thing is going to be the Ravana leggings. I'll probably change these to either the Serex ones or sunken leggings in the future of this build. But for now, the Ravana ones are fine. 247 defense and 24 intensity is not bad. It's just pretty much the best armor that you can get if you're looking to farm something super easily and kind of in the story. While Serex is kind of out of the way and you kind of have to purposely farm this boss. I got these just by chance, so yeah, if you get these, I recommend building them. But compared to sunken armor and the Serex ones, they're not that good. But yeah, that's pretty much my armor. Now I'll be going over the weapons. So the two weapons that I always recommend you use on any conjurer build pretty much is going to be the tie saber and the scimitar of storm. These two have the most synergy of any weapon in the game currently. The third weapon is where it gets interesting though. So the third weapon can be used with multiple different weapons. Currently I'm using the silent blades just because they're really fast and do a lot of damage. But the main problem with them is for PvP, they're not that insane. For PvE, I recommend running something like a Stormcaller, something just a lot of AoE, so like a Stormcaller or one of the axes just to do an AoE move. But for PvP, I highly recommend not to do this because it's very hard to actually hit one of these moves in PvP. So yeah, for PvE, I recommend using a Stormcaller or something just with a lot of AoE. For PvP, I recommend either Silent Blades or one of these staffs. I'll probably do a whole video on the staffs as well, like an underrated weapons video, because there's a lot of really underrated weapons in this game. But yeah, I highly recommend running a staff or a rapier or something like that with one of the combo moves and then a far range move, or silent blades for the fast attack speed. But yeah, that's pretty much the base build. It does a lot of damage. There's not really much else to say about it. My actual stat separation is 150 weapon and 100 magic. For a poison build, I recommend you do this, but there is certain magics that I recommend you go 130, 120. It really just depends on what build you're going for. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole of the Shanks build. This is my boat right here. As you guys can see, I got it kind of similar. But at some point, I just made my own boat. I will have a full video on the boat. Now I'll just play 2 or 3 PvP matches with some other people. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. My current goal is 1,500 subs. The rest of the video will just be PvP, and I probably won't have anything at the intro. But yeah, let me know down some video ideas you guys want to see. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Alright, so yeah, I decided to do an outro anyways. But yeah, pretty much as you guys saw there, those guys really didn't even touch me, and those guys are actually pretty decent at PvP. They do have quite a bit of player kills. So yeah, those guys are above average players and couldn't even touch me pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. Is Poison Conjure, the Shanks build. I highly recommend going for this build if you guys are thinking about it. It is a pretty decent build. I wouldn't say it's the best. It's definitely not meta or anything. But it's also not terrible. So if you guys want to do it, I highly recommend using it. It's good for PvP once we need to get good with it. But yeah, my next build that I plan on doing is going to be a Mega Ming type build. I plan on doing full mage, explosion, fire, with like pulsar scrolls, everything fully down into it. So yeah, if you guys want to see that video or that build in general, just let me know. No matter what, I'm gonna make the build, but if you guys want to see content on that build as well, then let me know down in the comments, or just let me know down what build you guys want next. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Just a real quick video just showing you guys the build. But yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, it's linked down below. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.